So today I'm going to share with you guys one of my favorite loot runs. It's not too abrasive. You have the potential to make a lot of money very quickly. And it's kind of fun, especially when it's raining, because it doesn't rain inside of Interchange anymore. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the X-Film Hideout. My name is Ghost. If you guys have never been here before, I'm very excited you guys are here. Today, we're going to be talking about another loot guide. So, before we get into the details of it, before you start making crazy ruble, you guys can stop by any day because we're live almost every day. There are some Sundays we take off, but essentially in the morning, we're here if you show up. So stop by Twitch and say what's up. Other than that, if you guys like the content, make sure you guys smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. And if you guys want to see more content like this, making more rubles, gun builds, all kinds of different stuff, there's over 150 videos so far on YouTube for you guys, and we are still making content. So subscribe for the free content, and you could also hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. Time to find loot. So today we're going to be going to Interchange, and the reason why I've been doing this for a long time, I just haven't made a video on it. Right now, the event, everything is 30% off. It's causing things to be super inflated on the flea market. Some stuff is cheaper, some stuff is definitely not. Like, for instance, I sold 7 motors today for 75K each. I sold 6 or 5 PSUs for 60K plus, propane 60K plus, cords 30K plus, regular hoses 30K plus, relays 25K. You get the picture. There's a lot of the items that we find at Interchange that are super inflated, and you made good money before, but now it's even crazier. You make way more ruble. So I thought to myself, what better time to make and add to the loot guide series than to come out with an Interchange run. Plus, it happened to be raining this morning, and I didn't really want to play in the rain. And ever since they made it so that it's not raining inside of Interchange anymore, it's kind of therapeutic to be able to go through, make some ruble, talk to chat, and hear the sounds of the rain. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the rain in Tarkov. Okay, let's get into the video. So before we get into the raid, this is the pre-check raid status. Now, first things first, I know I'm gonna get comments about it. You don't have to run the biggest bag there is, okay? I like running a broccoli. I like running a blackjack. You don't have to run that big of a backpack, but I would recommend for more space, because you will fill it up. I promise you, you will fill up this bag. Is to run an LBCR. The reason why the LBCR, because it has 2 2x2s, and there is a lot of 2x2s where we're going to be looting. We're going to be going to Interchange inside of Oli, essentially, and some other spots I'm going to show you if you have time based on the circumstances, if there's killa, if there's players, all of those different variables. We want to get there quickly, okay? So I would also recommend grabbing an SJ6. They're not too expensive. The thing is if you get there late, you don't get the full gist of like what's going on in the raid, especially when you're looting, to know if you're going to be engaging in more PvP, less PvP, if kill is there, different things like that. So we want to be there first, we want to be there quickly, and we want to scoop up this loot. So SJ6 is what I would recommend. If you run like Meldonin, or if you run like 3BT, feel free to run that if you feel like, you know, your max endurance will get you there. We just want to get in there first. These are just tips. You guys can do your space however you want. I'm just giving you advice on running this over and over and over and maximizing the amount of loot you guys can get out. So I just thought I would throw that out there. There's also going to be timestamps in this video. So if you don't want to hear talking like this and you just want to get straight to the raid, you'll be able to. If you're done hearing me right now and you want to go straight to the raid, go down in the description and you will see timestamps right there for you. Okay, we're walking up into the mall. First things first, I'm going to kind of guide you guys through this. We're going to be wondering a couple things. 1, are there players rushing in this area as well? 2, where is Killa? Is he in here? You will find out pretty quickly if he is or he isn't. And 3, is there scavs in here, and can you avoid shooting them in the very beginning so that you don't give away your position, that you're coming in the front of the store? Because let's just say there's a scav is crossing here when we run up here. If you leave them alone and we run this way, we get to start looting, and then we also get to know the position of players that run in. So if the players are running in, they're going to be running in this escalator, okay, and coming up this way. They're going to be running in these doors and coming this way. Or they're going to be running up the floor and coming up into Rasmussen and this way. So if we have a scav in any of this area, that scav works as an alarm for us to let us know that there is a player nearby, a player engaged a scav, or if a scav yells randomly, we also know that's our alarm clock. There's a player near us and we can engage appropriately or disengage and just keep looting. It's your own prerogative. Those are the things we're going to be looking for. So those players, we're going to be looking for Killa in this area. This is mainly where he sits. He can also sit right in front of this pillar. And then he can also roam from this escalator down here, and he keeps running back and forth, okay? Those are the main places. He can be other places, but those are the main ones. So we're going to pop up here. We're going to start peeking to see where Killa is, where the players are, and assess the situation. After we do that, we're going to run this way, and we're going to go to this corner. And we're going to start our looting process, okay? Right here, we got some plexiglass. We're going to be checking most of these shelves. A lot of stuff is left on these shelves because people don't want to be in this like front area. We're going to be checking these. The quickest way to check these kind of shelves is just to sit on the corner and browse back and forth. As you can see, we can find something right here. What is this? Like a pox? Yep, a poxoram. We're going to go like this. Here's our first 2x2. We're going to go ahead and stick this in the rig. So real quick, let me tell you guys how I do things. You don't have to do it this way. When I put a rig in my backpack, first things first, if it goes in the rig, it doesn't come out. I don't put things in the rig that I think I'm going to trade out for something better and min-max with. I keep that stuff out here that I can visibly see. That way I don't have to continually check in the rig what's in there. If it goes in there, it stays in there. Most of the time, the first 2x2s, propane, motors, PCUs, or PSUs, those things, they go in the 2x2s right away. That way I know that the rest of the slots I have 4 of these and 2 of these, and I can stack appropriately, okay? So that's how I do it. And then you guys can do it how you want. But when you get like a rhyme or rhythm to like your looting, you can do it a lot faster. We're going to start checking shelves. So typically where loot is going to spawn in this whole warehouse is going to be all of the empty places. See how we see keck tape right here? So that's where we're going to be browsing and looking. Another tip that you can do is you can walk along the shelves, right? When you're looking for stuff, because if you miss something, you'll get a dot for it. And I'll show you that on the next item we run past. We're going to go to these stations. These info stations each have 2 computers, okay? Crouch and loot. That way you don't get headshot from the middle of the mall. Okay, nothing in here. We're going to be checking these shelves. How do we check the shelves? We hit the corner and we look. Got a water filter down here. Perfect. Check these shelves. I don't know if I checked the back of these because we were talking, but you want to check those. Take a little browse. We hit the water filter there. On the bottom of these is stuff. We got pressure gauges, thermostats, gas motors, water filters, tubes, hoses. So make sure you check all of these, okay? And then also you can see above, you'll see stuff. Some of the stuff you can grab, some of the stuff you cannot grab, unfortunately. It's a bug in the game that just hasn't been fixed. Stuff will spawn too high. And then there's other things that are too high that I'll show you actually how to grab. So we got gas. We got a motor. And keep looking. What do we got here? Thermostat. More gas. Gas right away goes in. Okay. Motor could have went in as well. Check the shelves. If you take a little peek back real quick, propane can also spawn on top of those. Okay. Little quick peek. Looking at the shelves. See, I just hit the corner and I look. I think I actually seen something up here. No? No pox? Okay. Hit the corner. Hit the corner. We got screws right here. Okay. And then we're going to keep going back. So this area, you got to be a little bit careful because there's direct line of sight. If somebody's in the front right here and they're looking back here, they will be able to see you, okay? We're going to be peeking all this. Just keep looking like this and then looking like this. Or you can do the walk alongside. So you're looking up here, paying attention, but also looting. If you get a dot, you know that you have loot there. There's a bag right here. So we have 2 2x2s in there. So we know now that we can freely put that in there. We could put that in there. We could put that in there. And now we're looking for another 1x2. Okay. On here is meds and ammo. We got ammo right there. Grab meds. We can actually grab this. BP sells for a decent amount. You can stack that with 60 and make like 30k. If we find another thing of BP. And check this shelf like so. I'm looking at all the empty spots on the shelf. A lot of this stuff I'm kind of know what I'm looking for. Keck tape, plexiglass, hoses, tubes. You kind of get used to like what you're looking for. We're taking everything right now. We'll min-max as we go, but right now we're taking everything. We're trying to fill up. A full backpack of junk is better than an empty backpack all the time. As I'm looking through this stuff, I can already tell some of the stuff I'm going to be min-maxing with. Toilet paper, screws. There's stuff I am going to be getting rid of, but for right now, we're taking it. We got another 2x2, dude. Another 2x2, propane. So up here, you can either jump on this box and look. There will be something right here. Now, if you can't grab it right here, the way that you mainly grab these items, because you'll see them and not be able to loot them, is you jump right here. If I could do it. Am I too heavy? I might be too heavy. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I was too heavy. And then you can grab the item from the back of the shelf. I'm just looking at the shelves right now. Looking. In here, we have a grenade box and a bag. Grenade box right here. Hit it crouched if you can. I didn't do it crouched right there. I messed up. But hit this crouched if you can. Same with this. You will get shot in the head. This is kind of a common spot people look, so just be aware. We'll take that. We got some juice. We're gonna looking on these shelves right now. Quickly, looking there, looking here, going around, looking there, looking there, looking along this, looking along this. Backside as well. Now I'm gonna show you how to hit this entire thing, but we're gonna do the wraparound first. Or else you start forgetting what you hit. Now this is a weird spawn, it's a floor spawn. You'll find stuff either like right here or like right here. So just check it. I think it's supposed to be right here, but it's just not. Because it's the only spot that's like in the middle of the floor. Check down there. Check up here. Check right there. Check right here. Right there. See all these open spots? Just check all the open spots. And now up here, usually there is main spawns of right there, and right there. A lot of times you can't see them. So I'll jump on this box real quick. And then it'll give me eyes on all the spots, and then I go down. That's also how you grab that, by the way. These ones, usually you can walk up to it and just grab it, but that's how you grab that back one. Okay, check down here, check up here. Okay, then we're gonna worry about the other spot later. We're gonna go here. We're gonna be looking all in here. Okay, look in here. If you step on that, you will hear wood. So try to avoid running through the middle of that and walk around it. It's a dead giveaway for where you are. Same with there. This is a common spot. Yep, we got some alkali here. It's another common spot right there. Check down here. Check above here. Okay. Now, this is an area you have to be careful. You can have players coming up through here and then also scavs. So when you're approaching here, typically I will come to this side and I'll just start right away peeking. It's kind of foggy in here, weirdly. But usually there's stacks of boxes right here. Well, there is. Usually you can see above there, though. So just kind of, you know, peek around, listen, be alert. Don't get so caught up in looting that you get shot by somebody who's just watching you. Up on these shelves as well, you can get propane motors and stuff like that. Down in here, in here. We got some WD-40, kind of like how this is on the shelf. You can find other stuff as well. Hoses, military hoses, tubes. Same with all this. Be checking the front, okay? Looting, checking the front. Check these shelves. Kind of jump. You could see if there's anything there. We got some more Keck tape right here. Typically, I don't go all the way around and look like this because my back's exposed to the main portion of where someone's going to be. If you want to hit something like this, always make sure that you're aiming the way that majority of people are going to be, which is this way. So then you can look this way if you want to. Nothing on these shelves. Nothing on these shelves. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're actually going to backtrack because we didn't hit these middle shelves, okay? So now we're going to look on the middle shelves to just be thorough. Make sure that we've grabbed everything. Okay, looking good. We hit this area. Remember the grenades? So now we're going to be going back this way. Just backtrack a little bit in the middle shelves. Okay, we're gonna look here. We're gonna hit this info desk. There's 2 computers per info desk, remember? DVD, okay. Okay, nothing here. I see another motor. Great 2x2. These were 75K earlier. Okay. We're looking. On the bricks, you can find ammo and random gun parts. Kind of rare, but you still can find them. We're looking on the middle. Nothing. Okay. All right, I think we're looking good over here. We hit that. Okay. Now, we're going to go into this area, which people can be coming from because there's a spawn here and an extract here. Okay. You can actually peek a decent amount on this side, and you can kind of like pie your way through this section if you really wanted to be like tactical about it. Make sure that nobody's crabbing. We got some propane right there. All in the bottoms is where we're going to be checking. Gauges, thermostats, keck tape, plexiglass, motors, propane. There's 1 toolbox, hose right there. See how you can just kind of like see it? Okay, now we're going to start min-maxing a little bit just to make quick room. I'm going to go ahead and drop the screws, the toilet paper, and the pineapple juice. And we're going to grab the propane. Nothing there. We're going to come back through here so you don't have to grab everything. We're going to go through this door. Okay. You can kind of notice that both of these are open. You'll know if somebody's been through here if one of these has both doors open. I don't know why these doors are open. People just don't walk through, but people will literally go like this to get in through. They go like that. Very, very commonly. So if you see any of these double doors open, you know somebody came through here. We're going to check here. Got a little hose right here. We're looking for another 1x2 earlier, remember? So let's go ahead and put that in there. And then now we have 2 singles because that's the way this is built, okay? We're going to go ahead and put the plexiglass and the pox. And now we have some more space up here. We're going to move this like this. Keep giving ourselves space for quick looting. Right here and right there. We're going to hit the toolbox. Some gas analyzers. Remember those were plaguing us in the beginning of Wipe, dude? Good lord. So many people are scarred by those. We're gonna check right here, and we're gonna check right there. Looks like nothing. Okay. There's not a whole lot going through to that side, so we're actually gonna go back through this way, and we're gonna look. Nothing there. Got some plexiglass. More plexiglass. Sweet barters, and they're good money because of the sweet barters. Nothing there. See a hose right here. Okay, our rig's already full. Hit this. We're gonna take that. We're gonna drop that. So now we have another 2x2. Tool set isn't amazing, but it's gonna be better than this and this. So we're gonna go ahead and min-max like this. Cool. So this is the point where you can either extract at Emercom. You can either extract going through the back way. You can extract over towards like car and power and all that. Or if railway's your way, then you can go through idea and find your extract this way. Because look at, we're full, dude. We have a broccoli. This is the loot we have. I'm not exactly super happy with all of it, so I would actually go and min-max. But if you're just trying to loot, you're just trying to make some ruble and get out. I mean, this is what we have so far, right? So you can totally leave, make a ton of profit, and leave this way. We have another motor down here, and do that, or we can continue to min-max. For those of you who want to continue to min-max, we're actually going to go into here, and there's 2 offices, okay? This is going to lead up through the escalator where I was telling you guys to watch out, that goes through the back of here, and then there's 2 offices back here. So we're going to go ahead and hit these. I believe there's 9 computers total, and then stuff on the shelves like this. Cigarettes. Start hitting these computers, look for GPUs, and then computer parts are really good as well. CPUs, RAM not so much. Caps are decent, 10K a piece. CPU fans, all of that stuff adds up. Little 10K here, little 8K here, especially if it's better than having nothing there at all, right? And you can also do this as a scav. Look, we got a GPU right there. I'm telling you guys right now, nobody comes to these back offices. Anytime I hit these back offices, even as a scav, they are not hit. Completely not hit, okay? So GPU, I would typically move this here. We got another 2x2. We're gonna drop the alkali and we're gonna drop the WD-40. We're gonna go ahead and put the motor right here. I'm going to shift this stuff around real quick just because of my own OCD and wanting to have the 2x2s stacked so I can see them quicker. We're going to put the PSU there. I would put the GPU right there. And then I would put some of these items right there as well. So we'll put plexiglass. I want caps. We'll put another plexiglass and we will put bolts. That works. I'm going to go ahead and move this like this. We're going to go like that. And I'm going to take the tape for now. Don't mind me. We all have the ways that we organize our loot. Did we hit this one? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Now let's go to the second office. Also, you'd be very surprised how many GPUs we find in these computers, which is also why I like hitting them and trying to min-max with them, because min-maxing with a GPU just always feels good. This is also a really good strategy for beginning of wipe when you need to gather GPUs and gather. A lot of this stuff is good early wipe stuff. Propane, motors, bolts, light bulbs. You can make a crazy profit off of just collecting light bulbs. But right now, prices are actually still good. Okay, nothing in these computers. Interesting. Okay, no computer here. I think there's 2 more maybe? 1 more? Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay, there's none here. And that's going to bring us full circle. There is an item on this table that you can grab. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It sits right here. So the other thing that you could do, like say for instance, it's just, I didn't mean to do that. Say for instance, just super dry, okay? And you still can't find loot. If you really, really wanted to, you could run this way. You could go all the way back we came and you can hit the tech store right here and Rasmussen. You could hit Texco and Rasmussen and you'd be hopefully chilling after that. But typically I always fill up in this main area. There's also another office that I'll show you guys as well. So you could always circle back this way. This is like with the front where we came in. We went through this way and just went to the back. But you can actually, there's offices back here. There is a quest back here. So typically players, if they do come to this area, they will come back here. So just be mindful of that. But there's computers back here that you can check right here on the floor. You can check this one. Wires we'll take instead of tape right now, the way the market is. There should be 3 of these. This one doesn't have a computer. Okay. This one right here. We got a cord. We're actually going to take that instead of the kite. The kite is really cheap. And then we're going to take, instead of the bulb, we're going to go ahead and take the SSD. Good loot. No computer. Should be 1 more, I think. Okay, there's only 2 computers in there. The other thing is check these lockers. You can find Bitcoin, rollers, gold chains, and chainlets, loose money, rubles and dollars, and cigarettes in the lockers. But you'd be very surprised at how often I find Bitcoin in the lockers. I probably found 6, 7 just this week. There's offices back here. Not a whole lot back here, but you can find some like computers back here. We have a computer right here. We're like min-maxing right now. If I'm this full and I have good loot, GPU and stuff like that, I typically wouldn't hit all these, but see computer back here. Okay. But I mean, if you need ruble, you need ruble. That one is a key. I think that's a bathroom. And then if somebody, like, let's say somebody were to push you over here, you can actually leave this back way and come out the back and take off towards your extract. See, this is where we were looting in the beginning. We're heavy right now, dude. We're 61 kilos. Okay. You can actually go through back here. Even loot more. There's another office back here. Secret office. This one's never touched either. Okay. Look at more computers, bag, stuff in here. We're not even going to continue to go through there. I'm just showing you. But this is mainly a way for escape. If you're trying to like rat and like not PvP, not a lot of people go back here or even know that you can do this. And what it does is it brings you, hold on. Okay, we were like breathing hard. We were out of breath. We're heavy, dude. We have a lot of loot. This is just more proof. But it brings you out to the backside of this. and then you just run along the back wall and you can extract while they're over here looking for you or trying to pinch you in the offices, and so forth. All right, let's keep going this way. All right, so we've come all the way through. We're coming up the ramp. We're getting ready to extract at Emercom. You have to be careful right here just because scavs walk up and down here. You'll see them like right in this area. You will also see them possibly on the ramp right here on the street. And then if you just walk down the ramp, you're also super exposed for anybody who might be extracting and see you, hear you. Scavs down in here with shotguns, SKSs, any of that is super dangerous. What I usually recommend is just give a little look first from back here, right? There's also a weapon box back there if you guys want to loot that. Just give a little look. And then when you're jumping, your backpack's full, get on here, drop your backpack, and then jump, okay? Jump on this, jump down here this way. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna run around the back and against the wall. Okay, we're gonna be checking to our right, making sure there's 2 stashes right here. So you wanna make sure that nobody's coming from that direction. That's mainly where you're looking. And then we're gonna be looking to the left. And we're gonna run until your stamina can't. The reason why I like hugging this back wall, even though it's easy to see, if somebody was to start shooting us from over here, you can easily lay down, and because there's a dip, it actually protects you from being shot. They would have to like run way up and launch a nade at you or wait for you to pop back up. But if you back up with stamina, you can either blind shoot where they're at, or you can just push to the bush and hopefully not get shot again. You can hide behind these bushes. We got some tall grass right here. If you drop your bag, if you have a big bag, drop your bag, or else they'll still see it. Then you can run your stamina down to over here. And there's just little hills that you can kind of like hide behind if you really need to for stamina. Then you want to, like this dip right here. If I drop my bag, it's really hard to see people right here. I've tested it many times and it's worked. So little advice for you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and jump over the fence. Make sure you have enough stamina. Don't get stuck at the fence. And typically on this area, I will lay behind the tire. So if somebody is on the right side, it's really hard for them to get a headshot on me and kill me. So this is pretty much the loot that we ended with. And we still got the GPU and we still got a little bit more loot than this. But just take a look at this. We got 3 propane. We got 3 motors, or no, 3 propane, 2 motors. We got 2 things of gas, 1 large, 1 small, thermostat, water filters, hoses. A lot of these small items have inflated prices. And then even right here, it's where we're situating where the GPU's going. We have more hoses, caps up there, the GPU, more plexiglass. We have a lot of loot. It's one of my favorite loot runs. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up this loot guide, guys. If you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much. I hope this video brings you value. If you guys like the video and you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you guys comment down below and let me know what loot run do you want to see next. We just finished Lighthouse not super long ago, and then now we're doing Interchange, and I have another one on Interchange that I want to show you guys. It's a little bit more abrasive, but I think it'll be really good. And then I also have another one on Lighthouse coming, and then some other stuff. So let me know down in the comments if you guys liked the video, brought you some value. Make sure you guys smash the like button. It does go a long way for the channel. Subscribe to the channel for more free content, and you guys can always hit the bell if you want to be notified when videos go live. I would also love for you guys to stop by the stream, streaming every single day except for Sunday. We get down in the morning, so make sure you guys grab some caffeine and come hang out. I hope you guys are very blessed. Hope you have an amazing day or night depending on where you're at in the world. And there's more stuff right here for you. So check out these videos. I will catch you guys on the next one. And as always, happy raids, my friend.